Hello student, this is Ambrose, your chemistry master. In this video, you are going to learn the applications of metals. The first application is zinc. Metallic zinc is used in galvanizing metals such as iron and steel to protect them from rusting and corrosion. So what we do is, the iron and steel metals are dipped in the molten zinc metal, and thereby the outer surface of iron and steel are protected from rusting and corrosion. It is also used to produce die casting in the automobiles, electricals and hardware industries. It is also used to produce die casting in the automobile and electrical hardware industries. Zinc oxide is used in the manufacture of many products such as paints, rubber, cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, plastics, inks, batteries, textiles and electrical equipments. So these are all your electrical equipments. So this is your cosmetics, this is your electrical equipments. Zinc sulfide is used in making luminous paints, fluorescent lights and X-ray screens. This is your fluorescent bulbs, fluorescent lights. To make fluorescent lights or fluorescent bulb, we use zinc sulfide. Zinc sulfide is nothing but ZnS. Zinc sulfide is nothing but ZnS. Zn zinc sulfide ZnS we use for making luminous paints and fluorescent lights. X-ray screens are prepared by this method only. Brass is an alloy of zinc which is used in water valves and communication equipments as it is highly resistant to corrosion. An alloy of zinc, which is also known as alloy of copper. So brass is an alloy of zinc, is used in water valves and communication equipments because it is highly resistant to corrosion. So once again, let me repeat the applications of zinc. The first one is, so it is used in galvanizing. It is used for galvanizing iron and steel, and it is used for galvanizing iron and steel, and it is also used for die casting in automobiles, electrical and hardware industries. And zinc oxide is used for cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, plastic, ink, batteries, textiles and electrical equipments. And it is used for preparing fluorescent bulbs and X-ray screens and luminous paints by zinc sulfide. Zinc sulfide is used for this purpose. And the brass used for making water valves, communication equipments because they are highly resistant to corrosion. The next, you are going to learn the applications of iron. You know very well, this is one of the application of iron. Iron is one of the most useful metal, and its alloy are used wherever including. Now you are going to learn the applications of iron. Iron is one of the most useful metal. Its alloys are used everywhere, including bridges, electricity pylons, bicycle chains, cutting tools and rifle barrels. It is used in bridging, to make electricity pylons, bicycle chains, cutting tools and rifle barrels. This is your electricity pylons. And cast iron is used to make pipes, valves, stoves, etc. Pump stoves. Cast iron is used to make pipes, valves and pump stoves. Magnets can be made from iron and its alloy and compounds. The iron and its alloy and its compounds are used to make magnets. So this is your cast iron usage. By using cast iron, the pipes are prepared. It is an important alloy of iron is stainless steel. It's very important. Stainless steel is an important alloy of iron. It is resistant to corrosion and it is used in architecture, bearings, cutlery, surgical instruments and jewelry. That is, bearings, cutlery, surgical instruments and jewelry are made from the iron steel or stainless steel. Understood? So stainless steel is an important alloy of iron and it is resistant to corrosion and it is used in architecture and to make bearings and cutlery, surgical instruments and jewelry also made from stainless steel. Nickel steel is used for making cables, automobiles and airplane parts. It's very important. Nickel steel is used for making cables, automobile and aeroplane parts. See here, there are two types of alloys I have given, alloys of iron. One is stainless steel, another one is nickel steel, right? Remember those. And another one alloy we have chrome steel. Chrome steel are used for manufacturing cutting tools and crushing machines. So you will be asked in your examination about the alloys of iron. If you are asked to write the alloys of iron, you should write the usage of stainless steel, nickel steel and chrome steel. So this is your surgical instruments used in the hospitals, and this is the aircraft. Aeroplane parts are prepared by nickel steel, and this is chrome steel. This is your crushing machine. Crushing machine you can use. It's a chrome steel. It's made from chrome steel. The next we have application of copper. Copper is the first metal used by a human, and extended usage of its alloy bronze resulted in a new era, Bronze Age. Copper is used for making coins and ornaments along with gold and other metals. Copper and its alloys are used for making wires, water pipes and other electrical parts. So this is your usage of copper and copper alloys. You can see them in the diagram. This is the electrical cables or wires which are made from copper. Then next we have application of gold. Gold, one of the expensive and precious metal, It is used for coinage and has been used as standard for monetary systems in some countries. You understand? Can you understand? It is used as standard for monetary systems in some countries. You know very well. Now, from the Kailasa country, Nityananda published the coins, gold coins. And that is what I am saying here. It's used as standard for monetary systems in some countries. It is used extensively in jewelry in its alloy from copper. Used extensively in jewelry in its alloy form with copper. It is also used in electroplating to cover other metals with a thin layer of gold, which are used as watches, artificial limp joints, cheap jewelry, covering jewelries. We call it as cheap jewelry, dental fillings, and electrical connectors. Gold nanoparticles are used for increasing the efficiency of solar cells and also used as an catalyst. So you can look at the diagram. So where artificial limb joints for the whomever has locomotor, this artificial limb joints are made from gold. So this is your usage of catalyst, nanocatalyst. Okay, nanoparticle, gold nanoparticle used as catalyst. Thanks for watching this video. If you like, share to your friends and relatives. Don't forget to subscribe, and also while subscribing, click on the bell button. Thank you once again.